Apple has just taken the wraps off its most powerful iPhones yet, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max, unveiled at its awe-dropping September 9th event. Packed with performance, the new Pro lineup runs on the blazing fast A19 Pro chip, built on a 3-nanometer architecture and features 12 GB of RAM, vapor chamber cooling, and longest battery life ever on an iPhone. These devices are built to handle the upcoming Apple Intelligence features, including the AI-powered Siri revamp coming from next year onwards. The camera system sees a massive leap this time around, larger 48MP main sensor, improved low-light performance, and 8x telephoto zoom, plus 8K video recording. The front camera also gets a boost with a new center stage wide lens. Design-wise, Apple ditches titanium for a new dual-tone unibody finish using ceramic shield, 2 and also metal. Sizes are 6.3 inches for the Pro and 6.9 inches for the Pro Max model, making them the biggest and boldest Pro models yet. These phones follow the earlier launch of ultra-thin iPhone Air, which focuses on portability. Pre-orders for the Pro series opens from September 12th, starting at 1,34,900 rupees, with availability from September 19th. Color options include cosmic orange, deep blue, and silver.
Apple showed off a new, slimmer iPhone Air with a high-density battery and a brand-new processor on Tuesday. It was the star of the company's annual product launch event, with CEO Tim Cook calling it a game-changer. Apple said the model is its most durable iPhone yet, with prices starting at $999. It will use the A19 Pro, a processor chip that it said it had tweaked for better energy efficiency and performance to match the device's thinner battery. Bob O'Donnell, president and founder of Technalysis Research, liked what he saw.
They managed to squeeze, two capable cameras and the battery life and the A19 Pro inside that device, and a bigger screen than the A17, than the iPhone 17. So you put that package together, and I think it's a pretty compelling design.
The iPhone Air will go head-to-head against Samsung Electronics' Galaxy S25 Edge. An analyst told Reuters it could be a stepping stone toward competing with Samsung's folding phones, which are popular with Chinese consumers. Apple also launched the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro, the latest upgrade to its flagship smartphone, as well as a new version of its AirPods Pro wireless headphones and a blood pressure monitor in its latest Apple Watch. The company effectively cut or held prices steady on these updated models.
So I think all in all, the pricing today was about what people expected, and in some ways was positive, because what they did is they kept a lot of the prices the same, but up the baseline memory amount, which for Apple is often a big rise in price. And even the Air, even though it's a little bit higher than what the Plus was, has more capability in it, has the Pro level, chip and other stuff. So I think all in all, I think the pricing is pretty good, especially when people were concerned that tariffs could increase the prices.
The new AirPods Pro 3 will feature live translation of languages. Apple also said that if both people in a conversation are wearing the new AirPods Pro 3, the earbuds will translate conversations in near real time. Apple shares fell after the company announced pricing of the smartphones, ending about 1.5% lower on the day.
All right, let's discuss this matter. CEO of Aras Technology, Saurabh Rai, is joining us on the chat. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for speaking to News9. I first want your opinion about the Ceramic 2 body. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel pretty excited. See, it was always a challenge, and there was always a fear of scratches. There was a fear of dent, the body breaking on the fall. I mean, all of us who own an iPhone, it's a pretty expensive device. We always are afraid of something happening, and we use covers to overcome that risk. Now, with the ceramic body with better scratch resistant, they claim it to be 3x or 4x better scratch resistant than previous models, and the ceramic body coming in front as well. I think it's a major departure from their previous designs, which I believe customers will like.
Overall, if I have to speak about the features of iPhone 17, are you really impressed? Do you think it's much different from iPhone 16?
I personally believe that they have done engineering redesign from bottoms up. I saw the whole event and I heard the engineers talk about it. See the way they have brought in nano eSIMs and created some space for better battery. The manner in which they have redesigned the whole cooling of iPhone using the layers, the silica layers and other layers on the back pad. The manner in which the redesigned chips are there, I think they have thought through from first principles once again. And this is a major departure from last few previous iPhones where it was only an incremental change. So to that extent, I feel the design philosophy, Apple is coming to its own again with redesign philosophy. The whole change of the island to a square island is again a, they have not stuck to their old design philosophies. They have changed it, looking at the future. And then they have brought in some new features. For example, selfie is pretty common. And I saw a feature where the camera auto adjusts to selfie, especially if you are taking a group selfie. So those kind of AI features again will come in very handy, especially in consumers who are next gen. So I personally believe not just the ceramic body, but the cooling systems that saves the battery life, increases the battery time, as well as the ultra thin model Air, which is again very comfortable for certain users, becomes very handy. Now the camera performance again, as I saw, at the photographs were of course they qualified that they were taken by professional photographers, but the ones that they displayed in their event looked amazing. And
Okay.
then there was,
I also want to speak to you about rest of the things that have been launched alongside Apple iPhone 17. But Saurav, I'll request you to please stay on with me. Let me just quickly walk our viewers through what exactly has been launched. Apple, in fact, has also launched the AirPods Pro 3, and this time they are not just about sound. The third Gen Pro earbuds now feature real-time heart rate tracking and calorie burn monitoring, letting users track up to 50 workouts even without an Apple Watch. The update is powered by new built-in activity sensors, taking Apple's wearables ecosystem to the next level. A major new addition is live translation powered by Apple Intelligence. With just a gesture, the AirPods will translate speech in real time, lowering the original voice and boosting the translated one for clarity. When both the users wear Pro 3s, conversation can in fact flow very naturally across the languages. Translations also appear on your iPhone screen or can be spoken aloud. That's a very beautiful feature here. Coming later this year with iOS 26, users will also get new features across the AirPods lineup, including the ability to use AirPods as a camera remote, studio quality audio, improved call clarity, and even sleep detection auto pause. The AirPods Pro 3 build on the upgrades from the second gen model and bring stronger hardware with AI-led features for a smarter, more immersive experience. Saurabh, what do you think about it? So many features in just your AirPods. So something that you're wearing in your ear, you can actually controlling whatever is there in your hand.
see, I have been using AirPod 2. I did not
Okay.
upgrade to the AirPod models, have been using iPhone and also an watch. Now the watch almost becomes redundant with this AirPod 3. For very simple reason, if I'm going to gym and it is able to track whether I'm on a cycle or whether I'm on some other device and how much time I'm spending, what is my heart rate, what is my, I mean, that's amazing. So I do not need to carry one extra device. I can directly work on my phone, get all the tracking in the health app or fitness app on my phone. That's one amazing thing. The second one, we have all known that Apple AirPods noise cancellation is perhaps the best in the industry. Now they have said that they have further increased it to 3x or 4x, whatever that number be, and plus some voice enhanced features using AI. That is again a plus for working professionals like me and you who want to do calls without the terror of the surrounding images going on those calls. So that's the second one, that's a big one. And the biggest one of all, I think, is the translation. See, I keep traveling, my colleagues keep traveling. The good part is that I saw the Apple Translate will also work in Hindi. So for
Absolutely.
a Indian user going to a Spain, going to somewhere else, using a translate feature would work like a boon. Of course, we still need to see that in action it is, how convenient it is, but that we will test in due course of time. But certainly excited. And the last but not the least, rates remaining almost 25, 26,000 is again music to our ears.
Absolutely. Saurabh, since you have said that smartwatch almost has become redundant, but I don't think so. I also have to tell my viewers, the latest additions in the new smartwatch. Apple has unveiled its latest smartwatch, the Apple Watch Series 11, packed with new health features and enhanced connectivity. The Series 11 introduces a sleep score feature that tracks heart rate, wrist temperature, and respiratory rate to give users a detailed assessment of their sleep quality, backed by millions of nights of study data. The watch now offers up to 24 hours of battery life and supports fast charging, providing up to 8 hours of use with just 15 minutes of charging. Yes, you heard that right. Just 15 minutes of charging and you can use your watch for 8 hours. Apple has strengthened the display glass on the aluminum models, offering twice the scratch resistance, with the titanium models continuing to feature durable sapphire crystal. Connectivity gets a major boost with 5G support, thanks to a redesigned antenna that improves the signal reception even in low coverage areas. This means users can download music, podcasts, and app faster and enjoy better emergency service support without needing to carry their iPhone all the time. Priced starting at 46,900 rupees in India, the Apple Watch Series 11 is now available for pre-order with in-store sales beginning from September 19th. New buyers also get 3 months of Apple Fitness Plus and Apple Music with eligible purchases. So, Saurabh, do you now think that it's almost redundant?
I wish to qualify. I said redundant while in gym, not for
Okay.
the sleep apnea testing, not for the BP feature that has come in, not for the durability, and the best part, the high speed charging that has been introduced. All these are very good features, and they again mark a major development from uh, watches of the past. Of course, the high-end flagship models are pretty expensive for an Indian user, coming at 85,000. But I guess the SE model, SE3 and others, the kind of upgrade they have got will again work very handy. So the
Right.
battery time, the scratch resistance, and the blood pressure. I don't know if Indian law allows using BP or be called as a blood pressure, but I'm sure it is FDA approved. That's what they said. That will again work very handy, especially for elderly population of the country. I mean, I'll be more than happy for my father to upgrade his older SE to a newer one because he gets a constant reminder of a health.